Hello there.
So at the end of the last episode, it seems like Aunt Polly has given up Tommy Shelby's position, but this could be the traditional Peaky Blinders bait and switch. Who knows, where a character goes behind another character's back and you think they're against them, but they're actually with them all along. And there's something cooking, there's something brewing up behind the scenes that we haven't seen yet. And it could be, you know, those conversations Tommy had with Michael in private. Maybe he set this thing up. Maybe he wanted Polly to go to Luca Changreta because of their history, and he could leverage that to his advantage to set Luca up to follow him to a certain position, and maybe he can do the reverse Uno card on Luca himself, maybe take Luca to an ambush. So let's see how this plays out after the ending of episode 4, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here in Sydney, Australia, absolutely shooting his shot, and we are watching Peaky Blinders for the very first time, and today we are up to episode 5 of season 4, titled The Duel. This one sounds like a banger. Let's get into the reaction, let's have some fun with this thing, and let's always, as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Here we go, picking up right where we left off. Where I left off yesterday, but in Peaky Blinders time, only a matter of moments. They got the Thompsons ready to go. Now, in a show I'm watching at the moment, Boardwalk Empire, a little bit of spoilers for that show. They had the Thompson guns in Atlantic City. They had the Thompson guns in America. And in that show, one of our characters made a deal with the Irish. I think it was the IRA, or I think it was one of the Irish Rebellion. I think it's, yeah, I think maybe the Irish Army or the Rebellion, and they supplied Thompson guns to them. Now, I'd like to think maybe there's a little bit of a connection between Boardwalk Empire and Peaky Blinders. Maybe this is how Luca Changreta got the Thompson guns. It's because of that exportation, you know, from, importing of the guns from the US. And, you know, they made their way to the UK, and that's how they got their hands on the Tommy guns. I don't know. I'd like to think like that. I don't know. That's just my way of thinking. It's a nice little Easter egg. I'd like to see it between, you know, the worlds of Boardwalk Empire and Peaky Blinders, set around the same time. Red right hand credits. Let's go. Sorry, title crawl. My bad. Okay, we back to the same place. We back to the same place. Like I said, he might have leveraged his position to his advantage here. We know Finn has the apartment, so he's got the high ground here, Obi-Wan Kenobi style. Is that a bouncing Betty? That looks like a bouncing Betty. Damn. Oh, no, it's a mag for that gun that, you know, Freddie Thorne used to use. That's the communist gun, man. Commie Shelby. R.I.P. Freddie Thorne. Okay, how's Changreta gonna get out of this situation? Hey, spray and pray, Hail Mary style. Okay, seems like Tommy's severely outnumbered. And he lured them to this position by himself, or he's waiting for reinforcements? Yeah, Aunt Polly played her last card with Changreta. That was a risky move. Ooh, I forgot what that gun was. I don't know, I used it in Call of Duty World War II, I think.
Come inside.
Aww.
Stay inside. Knock him out.
Man, he's got to clutch up a 1v3 here? That's alright. That's alright. He's already got one. Call of Duty World Champs here. It's been done before, I've seen it. Okay, that guy went to the Stormtrooper School of Shooting. All the Thompson guns are just that unstable. They're not meant to be for accuracy. Okay, now he's just missing for the sake of missing. 1v2. 1v2. This is not a situation Luca wants.
Get away from the window. Right, stay inside, stay down.
Oh no, it was a 1v5 actually. And it was a 1v4. Now it's a 1v3. There was still one more guy. I forgot.
Stay down!
Okay, 1v3, I think Luca would still favor himself. I'm just thinking to myself, if this was only known between Polly, Tommy, and Michael, or Polly and Tommy, I guess maybe he didn't want word getting out to all the other boys. Maybe he couldn't trust them. Because he could have had them set up, primed and ready to ambush Luca and his men.
Which way? Which way did he go? You sure?
The cinematography and lighting in this show is absolutely ace. Absolutely ace. Hey, friendly fire! Hey, you told your boy to go upstairs, so that's on you, Luca. Easy target.
Luca, ammunin. No. Che dovrà nuoce strada. Nuoce no. C'avevamo bugno.
Home ground advantage. Don't get too cocky. Don't get cocky.
Che animale. Sparando un frutto. Andiamo a vendicare. I know you own the cops in this dirty fucking town, but you're gonna be dead before they get here. Come on, me and you, Tommy. Come on.
That's Predator Adrian Brody right there.
Guardami. Stamattina. E para partire.
Yo. Damn, the cops just missing open shots like that? Or maybe it was a warning shot. They didn't want to get anyone killed. Take him in for interrogation.
Three bodies. We're cleaning up.
No, enough. Tell the people who live in these houses that they are free to go about their lawful business. Tell them that the rule of law has been restored. Haven't you heard, Tommy? Hey? Soldiers are coming.
Sharp. What the fuck happened today, Tom? We all heard. Shooting in Artillery Square.
Yeah, there was. Today I killed 3 men. Now our enemies are out to act.
Hey, we're just doing the Tokyo right in front of Linda now. It's just open.
Suppose they took you by surprise, did they?
No, I knew they were coming.
Pretty soon, you're gonna get the shakes when your blood goes down. Let's go get a drink.
Dad, you got 3 what?
I got 3 shillings for a 2-shilling horse. Oh boy, you come with us, eh?
Yo, Lizzie pregnant too, apparently, man. That's crazy too. Do you want to pile on that news now? Or do you want to wait? Because there seems to be one weird
Want a drink, Lizzie?
triangle of girls that Tommy's after.
Hard day.
With May, Lizzie, and possibly Jesse
Don't
Eden.
drink whiskey or gin anymore, Tom.
Why not?
Because they say it harms the baby.
Fuck.
Yes, it can only be yours. A day by the canal when you're fucking somebody else in your head. Except it wasn't her who got pregnant. I'll find somebody.
No. You better put a fucking advert in the paper then.
Not laid up yet.
I'm not going to work with a child of mine that's out here. You'll get an allowance every week from the company. Business is booming. We'll buy a nice house, eh? Come on, I'll drive you home.
He shags who he wants. He shags who he wants. Tommy Shelby. He shags who he wants. Now that's the Premier League football fan coming out of me right there. Up the Arsenal. Hey, Epsom Derby. Love that. Tokyo whiskey. Listen, I know we've got a love triangle. We've got potentially a triangle between the new baby, Lizzie and Tommy. But nothing beats the triangle between Arthur, Tokyo, and whiskey, man. That's a different level. That mixture's insane.
Linda, I need you to save me. Again.
You're drunk again.
I'm drunk again. I am drunk again.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna come home one day
Save me.
and she ain't gonna be there to save him anymore.
Don't
She's
what
gonna
she
get sick
said
of it.
to me this morning. Tell me again. Tell me. Say it, tell me.
We'll be back in our garden before the time comes to plant anything out.
He just wants his
Just
garden,
one
man.
winter.
It's a shame he's just corrupted by the family and everything around him. Yeah, she's got to be under some sweet, sweet protection now. Far away from Small Heath, where nobody knows.
No. Tommy says it won't be long. Then we'll be free.
If they do conclude the business with the Italians this season, I'm interested to see where they go with season 5 and 6. Like, who's the next?
Tell them your grandmother was a gypsy princess. Name of Birdie Boswell.
Who's the next?
Your royalty up there, Michael.
Who's the next big antagonist? Like who? Like, what else can they do? I feel like Adrian Brody has been the best of the lot thus far. Maybe Inspector Campbell, to be fair. He had 2 seasons longevity, but I don't know. I've loved Luca Changretta.
Is that true, Mrs. Gray?
What? Don't I look like royalty?
Well, now that you mention it, you do.
I've been cooped up in Small Heath too long.
Just bang already.
I can smell spring in the air.
I know ways back. Would take forever. Get in, Your Majesty.
Royalty, royalty.
This May I'm 16 again. When the police were after him, my dad used to take us out.
Little campfire date.
Days living on what he caught.
Picnic date.
Oh. Do you have a sharp knife? You are a strong, handsome man. And this is a beautiful place in the world.
Yo, Carcetti, ain't you got a city to run, bro?
And it is. This time.
Yo, look at that movement of his lips. That disgusting look. Like he ready. He ready. Like it's about to get on. Yo.
Let me make one thing clear, Mr. Gold. I just gave Michael a little speech about how no one would know where to find him. But you'd know how to get him. If any harm comes to Michael, you shall have me as your enemy. And none of your knives can kill me.
Hey, nothing's more threatening than that
Do you
noose.
understand?
Oh, I understand. Tutsurinkani mula. Abri.
Yo, he played that off well. He played that off well with the, oh yeah, with the second language, man. He used that. That's Rizonomics right there. That's good stuff. Good stuff. Aberama Gold sounds like something straight out of Outback Australia. I'm sorry. Aberama Gold, like, come on, man. Like, oh, Luca Trangetta's coming to Alfie Solomons. Okay, surely we don't have 3 seasons in a row where Alfie Solomons backstabs Tommy Shelby. I think after that interaction of him realizing, you know, they took his son last season, I think Alfie Solomons will never betray Tommy again.
The chairman of the board recommends that those of us who are blessed with the gift of sight, that we spend, you know, at least half an hour of our day with our eyes closed, so that we may better understand the darkness, and also to increase our donations and that.
And that.
What time is it?
I'm Runner.
Oh yeah, I know who you are. You're a bit of a failure, aren't you?
Oh, you're gonna start off like that?
All the way over here to this country in order to kill Tommy Shelby, but I mean, well, he's not dead, is he? So, no.
Yeah.
How much time have I got left, mate?
10 seconds. 9 seconds. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, hello. How can I help you?
I have a proposition for you.
Yes, right. I already know what you want. Yeah, but I just want to hear you say it out loud so I can check how ridiculous it is.
Sono disse con le apparenze mi stavo.
Luca, tu fatta così, E non abbiamo bisogno di Duel.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting interaction. Luca ain't ready for Alfie.
There's gonna be a little fight, boxing match between your boy and
Oh,
Shelby's boy.
yeah, that is true.
Right, Birmingham. And the whole Shelby family's gonna be there. And you, Mr. Solomons, you too will be there.
That's it. I'll tell you what, right, It is a gift. It's free. Souvenir of your visit here. Goodbye. Trot on. Down there is Bonnie Street.
Io penso che sto buffone vuole cacciaputama, un rom, e contrabbando. Fino a New York.
Damn fucking straight, mate. Otherwise, you wouldn't still be thieving my oxygen, would you? Because I have 200 barrels a month, yeah, cleared by your people, distributed through your teamsters.
People want gin these days.
Well, the exit is still out there, right? On Body Street. Yeah.
Oh, I've got gin for you, mate, too. Don't worry.
You're fucking crazy, you know that? 200 barrels.
Don't worry, because I've broken it down here on a list of costs pertaining to the assassination of a dear friend. All right. Now, your normal dispatch, well, it's £500 cost, but you're going to have to add another 100 to that. Because Tommy Shelby, like me, is from an oppressed people. Then I need you to put another ton on top of that because his brother is a fucking animal and he will come after me.
So £700.
And then you will need to put another 100 on top of that because, well, you are a fucking wop, mate.
His facial expression when he said wop.
And then we have to deal with the ugly business, which I've been incredibly clear of before. I will need another £500 because, like I stated, Tommy Shelby is a very, very good friend of mine. Total is down there in black and white.
He ain't going to betray him again, surely.
It's okay.
Well, in order to qualify as my seconds, right, they would first have to qualify as being Jewish, yeah? And in order to do that, they would have to replace their natural Italian fucking arrogance with a Jewish air of absolute certainty. See, my good friend Thomas Shelby, he will know the difference.
These days, back in the old country, a lot of the, the Jewish peoples, they, having to pass themselves off as Italian.
All right, well, you will have to add another ton onto your bill for being a cunt, mate. All right.
He Billy butchered him.
You will bring my men to Birmingham. Okay. Any other requests, huh? 200 fucking barrels. We have a deal.
Well,
So we have a deal.
You just made a deal without a negotiation, didn't you? Yeah, Tommy Shelby was right about you, wasn't he? Yeah, Hagen Solomon.
Okay, interesting. So what's happening now? Is there no deal being made there without the negotiation? Like, no negotiation, what happened? No negotiation proceeded right there? Or is Alfie... Oh, damn.
No.
That's Ada Thorne, man. That's Ada Thorne! Okay, that's interesting right there. Is Alfie Solomons going to run with the Luca Trangretta thing and just probably tip off Tommy Shelby about it? Because if Tommy Shelby's Tommy Shelby probably already knows that boxing fight is going to attract a lot of attention with his whole family being there, or most of his family being there, with Michael in hiding. He knows Luca Chandretta's men are probably going to be there disguised as whoever. Announcers, trainers, who knows? Ticket holders, ticket sellers, who knows? He knows they're going to be there. So I'm guessing they're leaving this boxing fight for possibly the finale, and that's going to be the final showdown at this boxing event between Bonnie and Goliath. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how it all goes down there. There's going to be a lot of key characters at that boxing fight. Aberama Gold, he's going to have his men there. I'm guessing the Lees are going to be there. So it's going to be chaotic, and I can't wait for it because a lot of individuals can get caught in the crossfire. This episode has breezed past as well. Pacing has been fantastic. Has this got anything to do with Jessie Eden or her political
She was armed when we
endeavors?
picked her up, sir, so we strip searched her.
That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
I apologize, Miss Shelby.
He did say soldiers were coming.
Territorials can be overzealous,
Your men watched.
and they will be reprimanded.
They won't see Saturday.
Naked woman alone making threats against the entire British Army. A significant indicator of character.
I believed people deserve justice. They don't. So you've arrested me because I had a drink with Jessie Eden.
Whiskey with ice for you, and a beer for her.
Hey, he had spies in that pub, man.
I met Jessie Eden to settle an industrial dispute.
Head of acquisitions. So you've swapped sides.
If you know what I drink, you know what I do for a living.
Miss Shelby, you must understand that these are extraordinary times. General strike is set. Attempted revolution, perhaps. Soldiers on the streets very soon. They're already drilling. And here stands you. A woman with her foot in both camps. Potentially very useful.
Useful to who?
The British Army.
Maybe you should ask your brother Thomas.
Did this guy serve with Tommy, potentially? Who knows? Yo, I think he fancies her. And she might low-key fancy him. In 2 days?
The Home Office is making provisions. This is part of those provisions.
And how is Tommy Shelby, OBE, going to stop a revolution?
If with his cock.
Jessie Eden has accepted my invitation to dinner.
Exactly.
Of course, I'm sorry. Tommy Shelby is going to stop the revolution with his cock.
No! Yes! That's
It's not her the military are interested in, it's the people around her.
no!
The people like you used to be, like Freddie used to be. People who want an armed revolution.
I kid you not. The amount of lines I've guessed in the past few days
Trust.
with Boardwalk Empire. Now
She gives
this.
me the names of the instigators. I'll give them up to the Crown Forces.
Tommy, sweetheart. Why would a man whose medals rust at the bottom of the Saltley Canal want to help the British military? Tommy, this can only happen if you're still alive.
Planning on staying alive. And if I'm dead, you can all go back to being what you were. British Army came to me. Ada. I said, why not?
I'll put that on your grave, Tom.
Why not?
Tommy Shelby. Why not?
You gonna help me or not?
Now, that's a yes from Ada. That's probably a yes. Also, the only individual that I don't allow to die in this show, like I hope he doesn't die, is Curly.
All the way round.
And it seems like they're setting up the dinner for Shelby and Jessie Eden.
Will they want music, Charlie? We have that gramophone we found abandoned inside that gentleman's car.
No, they don't. Tommy said they're here to talk.
Charlie, Curly, this is Jessie Eden. Jessie, this is my Uncle Charlie and my... whatever Curly is.
This is actually lovely.
We were just wondering if you'd like some music.
No, we won't.
Actually, Jessie likes music.
Don't go to any trouble.
No, Curly, go to some trouble.
I refuse to see Curly harmed.
Right.
Yo, is she gonna try his gin? That would be hilarious, man. We need the taste testers, man. We need to see. What we need to see what the people favor. Like we need to see what they like, what their taste buds are like.
Don't I get a choice?
Want an opinion? Try it.
Indeed. Rubbish.
Don't really drink gin.
Rubbish.
And you're perfect. My gin is for women that don't really drink gin.
Your gin.
Let's drink to something. You choose.
Hey, that's the Alfie.
Cuts withdrawn. Parity between men and women guaranteed.
That's the Alfie Solomons.
You can instruct your members to return to work tomorrow.
That's the Alfie
All I
Solomons
have to do
paper.
in return is tell you everything I know about socialism. That's what your sister said.
You don't like your gin?
It's okay.
It's not sweet enough.
It's okay.
Or is it too sweet? I forgot what May said.
What do you want to know about the cause?
That's what probably hurt him the most. The gin sucks.
I'm approaching the current political crisis as I would approach a horse race. Assessing the runners and the riders. The King's horse was also the favourite in 1913 when Emily Davison threw herself in front of it.
You know the name suffragettes? I'm impressed.
Oh, everyone laughed at him at first, but now look.
Hey, he does his reading, man.
Women with serious faces everywhere. When I study a horse race, I study form. And now the other horse, the one that wants to beat the King's horse. Let's call her dangerous, shall we? She's no form. That's what makes her so dangerous.
Russia. Isn't that form?
Ah, Russians aren't like the English. We're beer. They're petrol. And you count yourself among those who want a real fight.
I do.
Well.
Yes. Not just in my dreams in the day now.
And you're not alone.
I am not alone.
Well.
I've researched you. We have researched you. You've never been a friend to the government. They've used you. And I imagine you have found out already that no amount of money allows you to pass through the steel sheets that separate class from class.
Hey, he's about to get 2 million quid, man.
Yes, that I have learnt.
It's all wound up, Tom. Just put the needle on and let us. There are some popular records, mostly romantic.
Thank you, Curly.
Bless Curly, man.
It's nearly ready. Let's eat before we dance, shall we?
So we're going to dance?
I think so.
Why not? Why not?
Swear to God. Swear to God. She gave me sixpence. She sends me to the shop.
Hey, that gin is
Margarine,
intoxicating,
eggs,
man.
bread, and I came back.
With the top hat and a coconut.
And that was all the money we had for the whole fucking week. Right, fast or slow?
Let's be slow. I should just sit, I'm drunk.
Come on.
Obviously, I think we know that why Tommy has set up this dinner and that he's using Jesse Eden here, but maybe there's something there. Maybe there actually is something there, but I don't know if these two can ever be a couple due to their political ideals, I guess. Being completely different. Once the same, but...
Will you help us, Tommy?
He can't guarantee that. He just gonna screw her over. And there it is. He's gonna stop the revolution with his dick. There we go. Just make sure you don't create a baby here again, man.
Soon.
Ooh.
Vinny, come on, boy. Get out of here, you lazy bastard. Here, what's all that? Aye?
The room is clean, Mr. Shelby.
Right. Lock it all down.
All right, boys, lock it down.
Man, he's permanently on the Tokyo. Hey. Setting the stage for the final episode.
Can I open the book? Can I? Right, open it up.
This is gonna be chaos.
Gentlemen, in order of your special constable brothers, the Peaky fucking Blinders.
Yo, he heavily spinning. Oh! Man, there's something about the lighting in that hallway shot right there. The corridor shot. Fantastic. The way it's lit up. Oh, it almost looks modern in a way. It almost looks like a nightclub in John Wick. But we're in the 1920s. They've modernized it in a way. I don't know. That's how I see it.
Fair enough.
Bonnie.
That was
Mr. Shelby
fantastic.
will give you a 20% cut if you put Goliath down in the 4th round.
Been caged up too long, brother.
Okay, it seems like this episode might seemingly transition to, you know, or the finale itself. Just how last episode did. Or maybe not. Maybe we're actually going to get the fight this episode. Or is Goliath not showing up on account of Alfie Solomons? And he's realized something here. Yeah, give me that corridor shot again. I don't care. It's lit fantastically. That blue lighting is phenomenal. There we go. There we go. Ah! Oh, man. That was absolutely fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to get into the season finale of Peaky Blinders. Season 4, ladies and gentlemen. That was a phenomenal episode. One of my favorites this season. I know their seasons are short with only 6 episodes, but this one is up there with probably my favorite one to date, I guess. I don't know. I think this one was just peak all around. It was Tommy Shelby at his best, and he had a good day today. He had a good day, or a good couple of days. I feel like everything's on the up, but that slight moment of realization at the end that something may be up, and maybe Alfie Solomons wasn't sighted, so that's why he went behind the back to check what was going out, or what was going on. And yeah, I guess we're going to have that confrontation at the beginning of next episode, and maybe a change of plans. Maybe he might need to improvise on the spot, Tommy Shelby, with the event itself going down, and he needs to get word around to all his boys. But it's going to be interesting to see how it goes down, ladies and gentlemen. And at the end, with that lighting, obviously you had that beautiful wide long shot of them walking in slow motion, trademark Peaky Blinders. But the backdrop itself, the way the floor was lit up with that beautiful sort of light blue, those light blue highlights lighting up the characters, it was absolutely fantastic. Like I said, it almost looked like, it reminded me of some of the club scenes in John Wick 2, or like it looked like a modern, shot right there. It didn't feel 1920s. It was very modernized in my opinion. And then at the end, you had the sort of 3 window arcs, right there, lit up by the same blue lighting. Now, if you go back to the first episode of this season, Noose, when the boys were about to be hung, you know, Michael, Arthur, and John, it had that sort of same lighting. It was the trifecta lighting, or like, I think it was the lighting illuminating from the 3 windows. And it was the sort of same sort of light blue to white lighting as well. So it was phenomenally done right there. That corridor shot was crazy, the way it was lit up. Fantastic. It's been ace. The cinematography of this show is fantastic. The lighting is superb. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. It's been your boy Elie Moses. I cannot wait to start the finale. Take care. God bless. Peace.